So, sports fans, I don't know if you've been scoring at home, but after about 8 weeks of Mark's Gospel, all of a sudden we are switching gears back into John. We've had John all the way through Easter time, we've had this long stretch of Mark, and now we have John. And we have 6 weeks of John's versions of these events that are happening in Jesus' life. And what I need to tell you is for you to remember that John is going to great lengths to prove who Jesus is, and in the end also tell us about who God is. In case you missed the immediacy of Mark's Gospel, the people who decide the lecture are kind of giving us a bit of a passage that eases us back into a little bit of Markan language, because as soon as Jesus gets to the boat, immediately the boat reaches the other side. Immediately occurs in Mark's Gospel over 40 times. It is his word of choice to move the action forward. So we're getting a little bit of an ease into John, a little bit of Mark language about the immediacy of the boat. And last Sunday, if you remember, we heard a big chunk of Mark's Gospel, but there was a passage that was cut out of the middle. And the passage that was cut out of the middle was this feeding of the 5,000, this feeding of the great multitude. And so we're going back a little bit, chronologically speaking, to hear John's version of this. Why we're hearing John's version of this and Mark's not Mark's version of this, I don't know, but there you go. I'm not in charge of how things go for the lectionary for the whole world. So what I think is fun about this gospel reading is that it is the only one, this passage about the miracle of the 5,000, is the only one of the miracles, of all Jesus' miracles, that appears in all four of the Gospels. Everybody else has a version of something, and some have some, and some three of them have something. This is the only one where all four report about this event, which to me means it must mean something big. Because if all four of these people are talking about this and describing it roughly exactly the same way, this must have been something that stuck out in people's minds, and I got to wonder why. So let's put on our thinking caps for a minute. If you were in John's era, and you were hearing this story told, you were probably Jewish, maybe interested about Jesus, and trying to figure out what does Jesus mean to you in your life today. I think that probably relates pretty directly to most of us today. What does this mean for us today? How does Jesus figure into our lives today? What was this Jesus about? Now, in John's time, like in Sunday school, if you didn't know the answer is probably Jesus, right? Take a wild guess, it's probably going to be Jesus. Or maybe love. Those are two, you can say those two things there are. In John's time, the answer in Sunday school would have been either Abraham or Moses. And most likely, it's Moses. Because Moses was the man. Moses got things done. Moses did incredible things, and so what John is going to great lengths to do is to prove that Jesus is not only just like Moses, who did the same things, but Jesus does it one step better. Because Moses was a man, Jesus was not just a man, Jesus was the Son of God. Okay? So I went through, I did a little bit of comparison. You'll excuse me if I look at my notes here, because I have these enumerated and what number they have in here. Okay, so here are the similarities between Moses and Jesus. Okay? Both have a large crowd following them. Both like to go up the mountaintops, preferably alone. Both crowds follow them because they have seen signs and wonders. Both go into the wilderness a lot. The other side of the Sea of Galilee is a vague reference to that place over there, also aka the wilderness. Yes. Both have people following them even into the wilderness. So not only do they go into the wild places, but people are like, hey, let's go follow that guy. But John is saying that Moses was just Moses, and Jesus is better. So here's how Jesus is a little bit better. Moses prophesied plagues in Egypt, right? Remember the boiling, the frogs, and the blood, and everything else? Jesus provides abundance in feeding. Moses genuinely asked God, where am I going to get enough meat to feed all these people? Because he didn't know what was going to happen. Jesus, testing Philip, because he knew what he was going to do, knew that the bread was going to multiply, there would be enough. Moses had to have God part the Red Sea so the Israelites could escape the Egyptians. Jesus says, part the sea, I'll just walk on it. The Israelites couldn't collect the manna that they received from heaven because if they tried to keep it and store it, it went bad in the morning. Jesus encourages them to take up all of the bread, 12 baskets full, so that nothing will be lost. AKA, you can eat it tomorrow or the next day or 4 days later, because it won't go bad. And just to drive the point home, In case the hearers had not got the boatload of similarities between these two, only John adds that this happened during the Passover, which is when what happened? When Moses led the Israelites out of Egypt, right? So there is this incredible, yes, he does this, but he also, yeah, he did that too, but he also, for Jesus. And what does that mean for us today? I think you could probably say, okay, preacher, man, that's great, big deal, big whoop. What does that mean? I think that we need to then go deeper into the story, right? We need to look at some other characters in this passage. First, I want to take a look at the crowd and what they do, and second, I want to take a look at the disciples and what they do. So, in our scene du jour, the crowd wants to do a couple things, okay? They keep following him because they saw signs that he was doing for the sick. Why did he follow him? Because he's healing them. Because all you really do is run up and touch the fringe of his cloak, and all of a sudden you were healed. It wasn't like he had to do something or pray over you. You just had to be in his presence together. And you were healed of whatever the issue was. He was restoring. He made the lame dance with joy. He made the blind see. If that wasn't enough, when it came to the moment when literally it wasn't enough, he does another sign for them. He provides bread for them. He provides meat for them, both bread and meat, in the wilderness, on a mountaintop, so much so that they had more than they could eat all of them together, 5,000. Now, after the feeding, we get their reaction, which is interesting. They say, this is the prophet that is coming to the world. When John's saying, you don't get it. It's not a prophet. This is God. Come on, people, don't get with the program. This is God that's here. This is Jesus. This is not a prophet. And what do they want to make him do? They want to make him their king. And here's where it gets interesting for me. Because if you make him their king, you've got expectations about what that king's going to do, right? You want the king to come and liberate all your people from the stupid Romans who are occupying your time and kick them all out. You want to make Israel the best place in the entire world. You want to have all the infirmities healed. You have all the expectations about what a king does that you're putting onto Jesus. Crowd. John's saying you're missing the point. You're seeing only what you can understand. To further drive that home, let's look at the other cast of characters here. We got the disciples, right? The disciples get really pragmatic when faced with this dilemma. They got 5,000 people, they got 5 loaves and a couple of fishes. What are they going to do? Reality says, I don't know. I think it's Philip that says, it would take 6 months' wages to feed all these people. Where are we going to get all this? Again, seeing with what you understand, seeing on the very base level of what your reality is not seeing how Jesus sees things. It's not seeing how God looks at things. Jesus says, were you kidding me? Right? Loaves and fishes? Everybody eat as much as you want. Hey, who collected what's left over? Oh my God, it's like 12 times more than we had before. Because that's how God looks at the world. We, and the crowd, look at the world with our understanding of how we want God to work in our lives, based on our reality of our situation. God looks at the world with eyes of love, with eyes of caring, with eyes of compassion and mercy, and then God makes that happen. Now think about this with me for a minute. Our eyes tend to see a world of scarcity. If you get down to it, very few of us really look around all the time and go, wow, boy, we got it made. We like to worry about not having enough. Come to a Vesper meeting. Where we try and find where is the abundance. Always we're looking for that. But all we can see is, on the balance sheet, here's how much money we have left. And here's what we got, here's the long list of things we got to do. And those two things don't equate. We are looking at this through our eyes of our reality. And I don't think that that's wrong necessarily. But I think it takes out the major part of what John is trying to get us to understand in John's gospel, which is God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son at the end, that all that believe in him will have life abundant and have it eternally. All that believe in him will have life and have it in abundance for eternity. Think about that. All that's required is that we believe that it will happen and we will have life abundantly, as Ephesians says, far better than we could ask or imagine. Now, I don't know about you all, to be like a load of hooey. Because I can look at the world and think about all the times I prayed for something to happen, and it didn't happen how I thought it was going to happen. In fact, I prayed for things so hard, I prayed for things day and night, and what happened? Exactly what I didn't want to have happen, happened. Have you had that happen in your life? Have you prayed for something or want something to happen so badly? God, please, God, let this happen. And all of a sudden, when this happens, God's like, nope, going this way. You're like, God, what gives? What I have found is that in every single one of those times, without fail, something better than I could have ever asked or imagined has come out of that moment. I'll tell you a quick story. A little example. For 7 years, I told God to kiss off because I didn't want to be a priest. There was no way in the world I was going to be a priest. My dad's a priest. So that looked like this is ridiculous. No one's ever had to leave this like that. Yeah. God, forget it. 7 years I said that to God. And then finally one day God said, you're not getting it. And not what happened, but my heart changed. And I got it. Since I had said yes to God, my life has been better than I could have ever asked or imagined. The fact I'm standing in front of you today is the best day of my life. It's better than I could have ever asked or imagined. And that was, okay, so yeah, change of life, change of course of direction, change of uprooting families out of the house, moving, blah, blah, blah. You can ask Eli how much fun that was. And you know what? It seemed in the moment like, what in the wide world of force are we doing here? But then we started to pay attention to how God was working in our lives. I started to pay attention to how God was working in my life. I started to see things with the abundance I've been given, not the scarcity that I had. We lived in a 2-bedroom apartment where you could see 90% of our living space if you stood at the front door. And we had sold a house that was 5 bedrooms and sat on 2 acres of land in the best community in Cincinnati, Ohio, and it was great. And we thought, what are we doing? And then good things started happening. It was better than we could have ever asked or imagined. My brothers and sisters, we need to start looking at our lives out of the abundance that God has graciously given to us because God loves us. And stop worrying about the scarcity of things that we perceive are happening. In all of our lives, there will be scarcity. I'm not saying don't think scarcity doesn't happen. Scarcity does happen. But in those moments, you have to look for the abundance that God has blessed you with. And look to see how God has been active in your life, especially in those moments of loss, especially in those moments of when you thought it was one thing, but it was the other. And see where God has been active in that. See how God has richly blessed you. See how you are made more alive because of that action that didn't happen the way you thought it was going to. For all of us, that's going to be something different. But it is the ultimate challenge of us who believe in Christ. To believe in Christ. To believe that with 5 loaves and 2 fishes we can feed 5,000 people. To believe that the tragic thing that you didn't want to have happen, the thing that was prayed for or asked about, didn't happen, and that was going to be better than you asked or imagined in some way. That's belief. That's what Jesus is talking about. That's what John is trying to get us to get. That's what the people out in that field on that mountaintop didn't understand until they got fed. And even after they got fed, they still didn't understand. It's not easy to believe this. In fact, it is quite hard. But if we spend our lives, instead of worrying about the scarcity of what we don't have, and start thinking about the abundance we've been blessed with, your eyes will open, your heart will open, your life will be changed. That's our task as Christians. So for this next week, stop thinking about the scarcity, stop worrying about the not enough, and start looking for it and saying, thank you, Jesus, for the amazing abundance we've been given. If we can get that right, man, we're almost all the way home. Can you join me with that for this week? Can we try that? I'll ask about next week, I'm preaching next week, so I'm going to ask